This is a recap and review of Blue Lock episode 15, and we pick up from last week's episode where Team Red scores another goal and makes the score 2-2. In this episode, we see Naruhaya's weapon and his ability that he's really good at is his off the ball plays. He can make really good runs off the ball and get into really good positions. And in this scene, you can see that he almost scored a goal, but then Baro comes in and manages to score the goal and make the score 3-2 to Team Red. This episode was also one of the most important episodes in terms of Isagi's development as a character and a striker. He's really thinking out throughout this episode how he can stop relying on other people and just be able to compete with all the other geniuses that are in Blue Lock. So he decides to basically tear down everything that he knew about soccer and start over. And throughout this episode, we can see that. And finally, he learns that, soccer is not about what you do on the ball, it's also what you do off the ball. Isagi also remembers and sees a flashback with Ren and what he said, and how Ren was using Isagi's blind spot. So he basically tears down everything he knows and decides to focus on everything going around the soccer field. Not just, what's going on when he has the ball, also what's going on when he doesn't have the ball. And while that is going on, Naruhaya has a really good chance to finish the game. If he passes to Baro, they'll basically win. But he decides to be selfish and make the direct shot himself, be an egotist. But he misses. And that leads to Isagi and Team White making a comeback. And this is where we see it. I think this is a new weapon that Isagi uses. He uses Naruhaya's weapon. He basically emulates that and gets behind Baro's blind spot and makes a run for it. And Nagi manages to give him a nice ball, and he manages to score a nice goal. And Team White wins the game. And after the match, Isagi picks Baro to join his team. And that means that this is Naruhaya's last game, and he is out of Blue Lock. Overall, again, this was a really good episode of Blue Lock. It was a very important episode for character development for Isagi, for him to basically rewrite everything he knew about soccer and just be a new person. So yeah, overall, we'll give this episode a 8.7 out of 10.